Hi, my name's Alex Marshall and I'm from Climate Leaders, and I'm here to interview Damien Cole, an independent candidate for this year's federal election.
Thanks for having me, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here.
Damien, why did you decide to run for Corangamite in the 2019 federal election?
Yeah, the reason I ran was, all you have to do is take a look around the world at the moment, and we are deep into a climate crisis. And I look at the failings of our governments, successive governments, and it's time, I just thought, to stand up and actually do something about it. So I'm going in as a community representative to fight for our communities and our planet.
Damien, you recently organised a paddle-out in Torquay to protest and bring attention to Equinor potentially drilling in the Great Australian Bight. Can you tell me a little bit about how that went?
It was actually absolutely amazing to watch our whole community come together like that and galvanise behind such an important issue. You look at it, none of it adds up in any sense of the word, whether it be economically, whether it be socially, whether it be environmentally. And then obviously the fact that what are we still doing in 2019, looking for more fossil fuels when the rest of the world is looking at renewables. And again, look around at the world, at this planet, we need to move away from fossil fuels. So that's why I feel so passionately about it, and we continue to organise more and more paddle-outs and more protests to fight this.
Young people are calling on politicians to help make Australia carbon neutral by 2045 at the latest, and ideally by 2035. Every climate leader must have a policy toolkit to help do so, and all climate leaders must listen to climate experts and accept scientific consensus. What are your policies and your action plans to help move Australia to net zero emissions? And can we rely on you to base your policies around science?
I'm actually currently an environmental science student, so that's all I read is scientific reports. Obviously the IPCC report is the most known one at the moment, and it's one that, although I think we need to go a lot further than that. I think it's a great foundation to start any climate policy. And it's absolutely imperative that we become carbon neutral in our fight against climate change. My team and I have actually developed a package of policies that we are calling the Rescue Plan. And obviously, first and foremost, it will be transitioning to 100% renewable energy as soon as possible. We're hoping to get there by 2030. I think a huge part of this is going to have to be retraining a lot of people. So we are going to have to retrain those that are in the fossil fuel industry when those industries do start to close down. So we have to make sure that transition is seamless, really, as seamless as possible. I've worked with a lot of these people, and there's some amazing people that do work in these mines. So really it gives me more drive as well to look at retraining these people to like join another workforce in the renewable energy sector or any other sectors which are more sustainable.
To be a climate leader, you must not accept donations from coal, gas or oil industries. Do you accept?
Oh, absolutely, I accept. I've worked in those industries in the past, and I've seen the detrimental impacts that they have on this planet, so never ever again will I accept another cent from them.
Thank you so much for spending time with Climate Leaders today. It's been great to get some insight into your policies and your views, and I look forward to seeing where you go from here.
Authorised by C. McPhail, Climate Leaders, Canberra.